Howdy there, folks. I'm Gene of RPG, and welcome back to more MS Saga: A New Dawn. Last time we made it to Diggin's Rock, which has my favorite song in the game. It's really, really good. And we also, we did some purchasing. We also made another Rick Diaz before getting here, but you guys remember all that. That doesn't matter. But I showed you guys the shop because this is, I guess you could say, the second point where we need to buy new standards and equipment, and I did my purchases off screen. But let's go over what I bought. I bought, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4. Was it just 4? Yep, 4 Gundam 2 rifles. I recommend buying 4 to 5 of them because they're really good. And I bought, I know, 5 Gundam 2 shields. Oops. Gundam 2 shields because the Gundam 2 shield is great. The new standard in defensive capabilities. I also bought the heat Naginata, even though I also purchased a Gundam Saber number 2 for the future because of the size of the heat Naginata, I don't know if it's going to get used all that long. But for now, it is more powerful than the Gundam 2 Saber, a little bit. You can go either way if you want. And then, I think I actually showed it, but we bought a high heat hawk for Tristan with 205 attack power, because it's going to be a long time before he gets something stronger than that. And, yeah, that's really all I did for purchasing so far. We're going to need more money because, well, it's not the only shop that we're going to be encountering within the next few parts. But the two are so close together that, Regardless, I didn't have to do any farming for money. And I still have stuff left over to sell if I choose to sell when we get to the other shop. Although we're going to have a chance to make some money before that. So we're good to go. What we need to do is what we actually came here for, and that is find a Stonea. Which I think is the name of a spell in some game, isn't it? Huh. I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. So to find a Stonea, we need to come up here and talk to her. Stonea is kind of weird, but we really trust him as a leader. If you need help, feel free to go up and just talk to him. Although I wouldn't bug him when he's in the middle of his research. Well, which is it? Do we talk to him or do we not talk to him? But yeah, finding a Stonea is pretty easy. He's in here. Hey, I just talked to you. You said that we could talk to him. Huh, I wonder who this professor is. We should tell her about Olivia. What? You're a friend of Olivia's? You wouldn't happen to be Tristan, would you? Yeah, I am. Please let me see a Stonea. No problem for you, Tristan. Come inside. Goodness. I see Stonea's got some hired muscle. Stonea, someone's here to see you. Quiet, Lyra. I told you I was busy with my research. But it's Tristan. You told me to let him in if he came. Tristan? So you must be the one Olivia told me about. You're a Stonea. We need to ask you for something. Consider it done. Let me explain. Olivia already told me everything. You need data on the Hyakushiki to create the Zeta Gundam, right? Yeah, that's right. Here, take this. And we got the card key level 3. Do you guys remember how long it was between getting level 1 card key and the level 2 card key? We just got the level 2 card key like 3 parts ago. This will get into the ruins to the northeast, the Lost City. There's no dinosaurs there. Lots of goodies from before the Great Fall are in there. You should probably be able to find some Hyakushiki data as well. Thanks! I've already collected 49 units of Hyakushiki data. Myself. If you can find just one more, I can create it for you with our G-System. Yeah, they allegedly have a mobile suit G-System. That said, you do not get access to it. If you want to make a new mobile suit at this point, you have to go all the way to the one that's in South America. So, Stonea, I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but why are you helping us out so much? Didn't Olivia tell you? Gavinger was my best friend. So it's only a matter, of course, that I help out his friends. We're all friends. Don't worry about it too much, okay? Feel free to ask me anything. Can I have the coffee on the desk? Actually, there is something else I'd like to ask you. Like I said, whatever it is, I'll do my best to help. What's the problem? I'd like you to fix our GA. Did you say GA? As in that ridiculously huge aircraft GA. Well, I mean, it was to transport... It was a mobile suit carrier for within the Earth's atmosphere, so it needed to be pretty fucking big. Yeah, that's the one. Do you think you can fix it? Well, I can't be sure until I see how badly she's damaged. I should be able to do it, though. I'll give it a shot. Why not? Alright, thanks. Now then, head over to the Lost City and get 1 unit of Hyakushiki data. You'll find the entrance to the ruins northeast of Diggins Rock. I really want that cup of coffee that he's got there. I like his dartboard. I don't know why, that just kind of stands out to me. No, Lost City, northeast Diggins Rock, be careful. Yeah, the enemies in there are a little tough, but we're more than prepared. We've got updated mobile suits, for the most part, and equipment. Which reminds me, let's go over what everyone's using right now. Bosley is still in the Rick Diaz, and it's set up for shoot-all. He's got the large beam cannon that came with Fritz's full armor Gundam equipped, even though you can't use shoot-all with that. Tremi's still in the Gundam Mark II because she's got the most balanced stats, and she's the fastest character in the game, so she's going to be able to make the most use out of it for the time being, in my opinion. Fritz is in the other Rick Diaz we made because, well, he also has shoot-all. His Rick Diaz is slightly weaker than Bosley's, mainly because to get to the 5 energy for another shoot-all, I had to use an energy capacitor, which takes away 15 from the melee and the range stat. The melee stat I don't care about, but the range stat, that kind of hurts a little bit. Regardless, he's at the 5 energy, and it's not that big of a difference. It should be fine. Tristan, we went ahead and stuck in the Kempfer, because the Kempfer's faster. It's stronger. Oh gosh, how's it go? Oh, he's bigger, he's faster, he's stronger too. He's the first member of the DK crew. But, yeah. He's in the Kempfer now, and yeah, that's what I'd recommend doing. Either the Kempfer or the regular Gundam. Aeon is in the full armor Gundam, because the full armor Gundam is great, but it has a not as good range stat as, say, the Rick Diaz's. It's also ordinarily really slow, but, you know, we have the Dowage thrusters, and so that actually corrected the speed issues. The full armor Gundam is really important, though, because it is technically a Gundam Kai. And I don't know if I've mentioned this or not back when we had the Zaku 2 Kai, but any of the mobile suits that say such and such Kai have an additional +1 to their starting energy. That's why the Gundam has 3. This is an important thing to remember for the future because, or even right now actually, because we could actually get the full armor Gundam here up to a +7 starting energy, which would be a shot burst turn number 1, which is pretty darn great. But she's in the full armor Gundam because, well, her damage output isn't really all that significant when it comes to boost attacks. It's mostly the bits that she's going to be dealing damage with, so she can tolerate the lower range stat. And then Vargas is in the Gundam because I ran out of mobile suits. The poor Gundam. I do feel bad for it because it kind of just has the crap end of the stick, but, well, that's just how it goes. I mean, I can't help it. They gave us a lot of really good mobile suits really quickly. But regardless, that's our setup. We're more than set up to... I'm saying set up a lot. We're more than prepared to deal with the Lost City, hopefully. So, let's go ahead and get to it. Whee! Oh, I thought they were going to say something. Okay. Well, the Lost City is right over here. As I was saying before I was interrupted, here we go. The Lost City entrance. So this is the Lost City, huh? That's what I said, Tristan. Come on, pay attention. You better start looking for the unit of Hyakushiki data then. That's what the man said. Well, if we're looking for one, this sure looks like the place. Why do you say that? Because this is blah blah blah. Because this used to be where Rivage Zarth's giant G system was. Giant G system? You mean this is where the Great Fall started? That's right. Both the facility itself and the surrounding landscape were ruined. But part of the system should still be intact underground. Maybe we'll be able to find some other useful items there too. Yeah, it sure wouldn't hurt to find some extra goodies. Wow, they're throwing out the word goodies a lot, aren't they? Come on, Tristan, let's go find that Hyakushiki data. And oh boy, they're not kidding. There's a lot of good stuff down here. This is one of the big reasons why I didn't want to waste hacking tools. You could come here earlier, though, because this is before the point where we need the card key. And if you're looking to farm money to buy stuff at this point, this would be the room that I'd recommend doing it in. That said, we don't need to farm money, so we're going to keep moving. Watch out, we got company. Look at that mobile suit. Yeah, it's one of them. What are you doing here? Don't tell me Actor Squad failed. Unbelievable, how pathetic. You killed Gavinger. Gavinger? Oh, him. Yeah, he tried to stop me. He should have known he was too weak. He's 10 times the man you'll ever... Okay. You're gonna pay for what you did. You said it, Tristan. I'm gonna make him pay too. Sorry, but I don't have time to play with you children right now. I finished what I came here for. It's time for me to head back. You're outnumbered 6-1. You think we're just going to let you go? Don't worry, I promise. I'll give you the fight you want next time. The enemy vanishes into thin air. What? Where'd he go? What's going on here? Chill out. He used the shadows to cover his escape is all. How did he do that? He's quick. He can move faster than your eye can follow. Okay. Oh yeah, and one more thing. I've let loose a legion of Death Army units here. If you want to live, I'd suggest you retreat. That stupid little runt. Whatever, we can't leave now. I don't care who he left behind. Right, we have to find that Hyakushiki data. Maybe one of the road signs will tell us. Alright, well, first things first, we gotta get out of the middle of the road. We gotta stay in the right lane. I mean, we are in North America, so I know how to drive, because I'm from the US. New enemies, though. Well, kinda. Death Hyzax! They are Death Army model mobile suits, modeled to be similar to the Hyzac. They like to do this a lot with the Death Army mobile suits, and it's actually rather humorous to me. And I think this area is actually the best place to see all that. Regardless, we're going to go for a double shoot-all, and, well, Tremmy just shot, as you guys saw. And that's actually going to be more than potent enough to kill them all. Double shoot-all is a very basic but very effective strategy for clearing out random battles. But let's take a look. What do we got next? More Death Army Hyzax? No, we have Death Marasais. Same kind of shtick. Death Army mobile suits modeled to resemble the Marasai. Again, it's just something about that's really humorous to me. Regardless, though, same as always, same as last time. Double shoot all. Tremy just fires because that's all she can do. Only we had a third character with shoot all available. As you can see, the Marasais are indeed a little bit tougher than the Hyzax. But it's fine. Now we just sweep them. And as you guys may have noticed, just like the Death Army mobile suits we fought in G-System number 3, these ones recover a set amount of HP every single turn. So you're never going to kill them unless you clock more damage than they're healing. From that, Bosley leveled up and he got Terror All. I've already covered what this does when Aeon learned it, but hey, now Bosley has it. Yay! Over here is a chest, though. Haha! Which has a hacking tool. Yay! And then there's that chest that we can't get to. You're going to want to remember that for quite a ways later, because that contains something really good that we're not going to be able to get until much later in the game, unfortunately. Oh wait, I got to stay on the right side of the road. Okay, gotta wait. Turn on the turn signal. Alright, turn left. Boy, there's no traffic lights down here. Alright, but a new enemy, the Goku Gunner. The Goku Gunner functions just like a sniper mobile suit. It's going to prioritize using sniping boost attacks. Both intercept and counter snipe. I don't think we've seen intercept snipe yet, but intercept snipe will stop ranged attacks rather than melee attacks. It's a little bit of a crapshoot which one it does, but they're both annoying. And the ranged one right now would completely shut us down. So, hopefully we don't have to deal with that. Lousy traffic. I don't know. It's something that I'm enjoying that way too much. Alright, nothing new we haven't seen yet. Let's go ahead and we're actually going to alter the strategy a little bit. We're going to have Bosley defend for right now. And I want Fritz and Tremy to just shoot at the Marasais. So part of the reason that I did things the way I did, as far as the setup goes, is so we can kick out a turn 2 shot burst. Not quite as nice as turn 1, but it is still an effective means, since shoot all is usually going to be enough. So, we're going to go down to shot burst, and we're going to use the large beam cannon. Tremy's just going to fire. And Fritz is going to go ahead and shoot all. Unless they use beam field, which it doesn't look like they're going to, and I don't think they have it. This is going to definitely kill them. As you can see, Shot Burst is a huge step above Shoot All. In fact, Shot Burst, I'd go as far as to say, is the most reliable boost attack for killing legions of enemies. Oh shoot, I'm driving poorly here. Alright, but enough of that, let's just keep moving. Alright, from that fight that I cut out, Vargas leveled up and got the boost attack Triangle Snipe. It's actually a really good boost attack. It's a combination of arm snipe and leg snipe together. Not as good as System Hack, but hey, it does dramatically lower the target's speed. Which, I'll go over that later when that becomes a more prevalent thing. Because, yeah, there is more to say about stat lowering than what we've seen so far. Gosh, we really don't need to heal per se, do we? Whatever. Tristan at some point learned Repair All, and I didn't go over it, but it's basically a high repair to the whole party. If you use it in the menu, it'll target all 6 characters, whereas in battle, if he uses it, it's just the 3 who are active. A really good technique, and it's going to get a lot of use. But here we go. New enemy. Full Armor Death Army. A Death Army mobile suit modeled after the Full Armor Gundam. Although, an interesting thing to take note, the beam gun is on the wrong arm. Okay, but I would like to get through this pretty quickly. So we're going to just go for shoot all, or rather double shoot all, because I know that's enough to kill the Hyzax. And as you can see, the Full Armor Death Army Gundam has pretty beefy defense, although a critical hit will do something about that goodness. Critical hits, as I'm sure I've mentioned, bypass the defense stat, so... Okay, I really didn't expect it to turn out this way. Okay, well, we've won. I don't know, that was not the way I thought that fight was going to go, but whatever. This chest contains something important, though. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm thinking of another chest, although that is a good piece of equipment. It is the Sniper Rifle number 2. Yeah, the Sniper Rifle number 2. The Sniper Rifle number 2 is slightly more powerful than the Gundam Rifle 2. We've seen plenty of enemies with them, but it has a chance of stunning characters. 160 attack power, though, is pretty nice. It's longer, so it's not quite as compact as the Gundam 2 rifle, but it's pretty darn good. We're gonna just stick that on the Gundam Mark II because Fritz and Basili don't really need it. Whereas Tremi, one of her big boost attacks is going to be double fire, I think it's called. But she needs more ranged weapons that are reliable. So there we go. We come over here though, and we can't get through here. This door connects, if you look at the map, to that chest that we won't be able to get to until much later in the game. So you're going to want to remember that for later. Or, you know, if you're watching this instead of playing, which you probably are because this is a pretty obscure game. Well, don't worry, we'll be back for it. Alright, but another new enemy, the Death Diaz. You guys know the shtick. The Death Diaz is a mobile suit based on... Is a Death Army mobile suit based on the Rick Diaz. It is definitely tougher than the Death Mara size and whatnot. It's a good mobile suit. It's also got a clay bazooka, which we're only going to get one of in this whole game, and it's going to get used a lot when we do get it. I love the clay bazooka. It's one of my favorite weapons. Regardless, though, we're set up. We're going to go for the shot burst with the large beam cannon. We're going to shoot the Rick Diaz, and we're going to go for a shoot-all with the Gundam 2 rifle on Fritz. It's interesting that they gave the Death Marasai the large Heat Hawks because the Marasai doesn't ever equip an axe. Tremi leveled up and got the boost attack Sonic Storm. Sonic Storm we've seen before on Captain Hal, but it is a physical attack that hits all enemies. for only slightly higher damage than a normal attack. It takes 7 energy. It is not as good as Shot Burst, but it is a physical attack. The only thing is, it's a sword attack, so she can't actually use it right now with a sword/axe attack, I should say. She cannot use it with her lance. But it's not enough of a reason to change to the lance at the moment. This is the door where you have to use the card key level 3, so we can finally access the area with the Hyakushiki. Gosh, this place has been pretty beat up. Let's heal before we get into that particular fight. There we go, because Fritz does taking a fair bit of damage. That is a lot of Mara size. Alright, but you guys know the song and dance. We should switch over to the Sniper 2 rifle on Tremmy. Excuse me. An alternative strategy, if you're high enough level and you don't want to go for a shot burst or double shoot all, double high bomber, I believe. Oh, that just damn it. As I was saying, double high bomber will probably dispatch most of the enemies. 2 characters using high bomber, I mean, that's a lot of damage. Fritz has shot burst as well, but it's not going to be as effective. In fact, I'm wondering if it might be... Well, it doesn't matter. He doesn't have high bomber. Okay. Hopefully this will get the damage done. I'm not counting on it, though. It might. Yeah, it was just enough. That's good to know. Alright, so Fritz leveled up and learned High Grenade. High Grenade is the medium tier grenade attack. Not Bomber, but Grenade. It's still useful, but Bomber's definitely better. Aeon learned the boost attack Beam Field. Thank goodness we now have a Beam Field character again. I miss Scavenger. And Tristan didn't learn shit because he's stupid. Although, really, aside from stronger boost attacks, Tristan's not going to learn a whole lot more. Well, I mean, I guess that summarizes everybody, doesn't it? Oh, well. Anyway, we're going to head over here because I saw the chest, which has restorative drinks. Very nice. And I don't see any other chests, but you guys probably noticed there is a save point here. Which means, yeah, we got a lot to go. This place is actually a lot bigger than it seems. And so, folks, next time on MS Saga, A New Dawn, hopefully we'll finish up the Lost City. I'd like to get it done in 2 parts, but it might take 3. It's hard to say. It's pretty big. I'm Gene of RPG, and I'll see you guys next time.